me, Tiffany.
It's me, Tiffany. I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey guys. Hey guys. And we're back with an all new
video. Slide them down a little bit. There you go. Thanks, Tanea. Thank you. You looking like Nene tonight.
Must be getting fed up.
The camera is doing tricks on you. Your face looks fatter on camera, but in person you still look small. Facts.
The camera adds 10 pounds, they say.
That's what they say.
A second.
Oh, I left my phone. Darn. What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey, guys.
And we're back with an all-new video. We've been gone for so long.
Now we're back with the jumper.
It's just like...
Y'all wouldn't believe our lives.
No, because I just feel like the people who watch the show, like, y'all knew, like, okay, these bitches must be busy. Because we tell y'all all the time, like, if we're not at this camera, until we come out and put an official statement that the show is on leave or we've stopped the show, we're still here. So we haven't put that announcement out yet. So everybody, we're back. So the thing
we
is...
We haven't gone anywhere. We were just, you know, too busy to get...
Well, first of all, I started a night job, like a little extra cash. At my full-time job, they offered me a part-time position too. So I now work from 8 in the morning until 10 at night. Sometimes I get off at like 8. But by the time I get home, eat dinner, it's 9. And it's really hard to get Tanea down here at 6, let alone 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, by 9 o'clock at night, Tanea is on another planet. She's half naked. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. So
at 9.
So that's what's been happening. And then I was like, okay, we'll try to do a video here and there on the weekend.
So
we had 2 back-to-back catering jobs. You see, when we do catering jobs, not only do we have to work them, Tanea has to cook them, we have to clean up, and we have to shop for them. So it's literally a 2-day affair. So it's just like...
Sometimes it's a week affair.
So that's where the fuck we've been at. I don't even know what was the last video that we did.
I don't know either.
I feel like it was cold outside. No, it wasn't that long. It's y'all, it's been 3 weeks, I think.
It's been like a month.
I don't think it's been a month.
If it hasn't been a month, it's been a long time.
It was probably the
No, Simone's birthday. Simone's birthday weekend, I believe.
Almost a month.
Because did we do anything for Mother's Day?
We did talk after Mother's Day. So
okay,
probably,
so Mother's Day. So it's been like 3 weeks.
It's like 3 weeks, so you know, we're back.
Going on a month.
So I told my coworker, I said,
Khaleesa, no, he'll definitely cut us out.
I was like, yeah, I have to take off the night. Well, today my mother got chemo. So I definitely want to go over there and check on her because her last couple of chemo treatments, one of the medicines that they're pumping into her is giving her like a bad allergic reaction where it actually tried to close her throat up recently. So they give her Benadryl through an IV. So she's really groggy. And I was like, my sister had to take Rex to his class trip today. So I wasn't sure what time she was getting back. I was like, you know, I need to take care of my mother, but also I need to do a show because I miss y'all. I know y'all miss us. I need to get to this fucking camera. So here we are. But don't think you guys are the only one that's lacking. Do y'all know what it feels like to have to try to get Kari to dance with me being at work? Getting dinner for the house with me being at work? So we're going to do this video today. I actually thought of a fun video for us to do this weekend. I'm hoping we can slide that in there somehow. But this is like a half a summer job, like a month job. So I'm just doing it for a month. But after I get done working this, guess what? Tell him.
Why you gotta tell me this?
Tell him.
Why do you have to
tell him? Because I'm so excited. Tanea's going to driving school. Yay! Y'all, I am so excited for my best friend. Oh my God. Y'all, me and my friends literally had to push Tanea into driving school. Because see, the thing is, Tanea wants to drive, but like so many people in America and in the world, They don't want to drive because of niggas who can't drive. You niggas can't drive. Y'all done scared my best friend. But I told her, fuck that. You are surrounded by people who know how to drive, except Nene. And
my lord,
no, because I don't know how she got her license. No, I'm
the one that can't drive.
But
and she watches every show, so she's gonna see this. Sorry.
You know, I'm excited for her. I don't want her to let fear get in the way. I feel like if I can drive, anybody can drive. I mean, I was born to drive. I feel like I could have been driving when I was 2.
Okay, girl.
But again, Tanae's really smart, so of course she's going to fly through the class part. Now she's a little nervous about the driving part, which it can be scary, you know, when they make you do that left-hand turn and when they make
and it's the summertime, it's hella niggas out.
Yeah,
like,
and when they
on the streets here in Baltimore,
when they make you slide onto the highway, that's a little scary. But just like everybody else,
had a heart attack just now in the seat.
Listen. Everybody went through it. If we can get through it, Tanae can get through it. Leave some encouraging words for Tanae. I'm super excited. So driving school is 2 weeks. So we probably, unless we can slip a video in on the weekend, we may be missing again. We'll see. I'm going to try to get videos in when I can. And I'm really going to try to get Tanae back on No Measurements. The thing about No Measurements is Tanae's really not like cooking
I'm not,
right now.
I haven't been cooking.
That's the thing. I mean, she's cooking, but I mean, she's like
only cooking for us to survive.
Right.
I haven't been cooking.
She hasn't been cooking. So I do want to get her back. Like it was so many people that DM'd me that want her seafood salad recipe, which I feel like she's perfected it. It's time to bring it to the camera.
Oh, I can do that for
Yeah, so we'll try to get a couple of summer ones in there. You know, I can't make any promises because she says these things when she's sober and then
I'm not sober.
She says these things when she's in a good mood, and then the time comes and she's like, I said, what?
Well, I guess this is on camera, so.
But also, while we've been gone, y'all, shout out to the people who doubted me. I started Game of Thrones from season 1, episode 1. I am proud to say that I am on season 8, episode 1, bitch. And I already watched season 8, but now that I'm watching it, now that I know everything that's going on, can I just say something? Because I know there's a lot of people, like, somebody you try to share you something with something. If you ever do make a video again, can you tell us about how you feel about Game of Thrones?
Y'all get smart.
And then you know who always like to jump in on the shade? That goddamn Kim. Well, listen.
I think she subscribed to only the shady tweets.
I think so too. You know what? Speaking of tweets, shout out to my nigga Dollar. His account got suspended
again. What?
Y'all so fucking haters.
So
I know.
Sensitive.
I guaranteed it was from him talking about Ava.
That's why I shut the fuck up. I said my one tweet and I shut the fuck up because y'all asses are so fucking sensitive. Like, we can fucking talk about her the fuck.
That's fucked up, yo. Do y'all know how long Dollar was gone last time?
Now he's not going to come back to fucking 2020. If he even come back. Because at this point, he probably like, fuck it.
Y'all don't understand what Dollar does for Twitter.
He's my favorite Twitter.
He's my favorite
Tweeter.
The fuck is wrong with y'all? I know it's haters. And I was like, because last time I was like, okay, I know it was a fucking Beyonce fan. Because, you know, Dollar really gets to be having their feelings. But I don't understand why y'all let him do that to y'all.
Because he's a fan.
But Ava? Because she was upset about being called auntie?
Girl, if you don't motherfucking sit and... It's just like, girls.
All right.
Please, sisses. All of the sisses. Please. And aunties. Please, chill. And the misses and the mans. Calm down. It's just social media. It is real life, but it's not.
Okay, so back to Game of Thrones. So now that I have watched it from the beginning, I have so much to say. First of all, I stan Daenerys, okay, bitch? I don't understand what your fucking problem is. Watching it from season 1 and seeing what she came from, this lady has been raped. This lady has been a fucking slave. This lady has been sold. She has given birth to dragons. She has freed so many slaves. She's tried to bring people together as one. And the fact that she decided to destroy King's Landing because Cersei lied about coming to fucking help them, number 1. Number 2, she cut Missandei's head off, and y'all mad that she burnt that bitch down? That's your fucking problem, because everybody's scared of Cersei, but me and Danny, we not scared of Cersei, and that's what the fuck she had to do. Y'all can talk all that bullshit talking about something. Look at her acting like her father. No, the fuck she wasn't. No, she wasn't. She was doing what needed to be fucking done. All that time, she was listening to fucking Tyrion and his little Mr. Wannabe positive ass, low key, just didn't want to see his family die, bitch ass. She was listening to his advice, and she got fed the fuck up when she saw her best friend get her head chopped off. Because best believe if somebody chopped Ned's head off, it ain't gonna be no fucking negotiating.
I don't think
I'm burning that bitch down, and that's what the fuck she did. And who gives a fuck if she did hurt the innocent kids and people who had nothing to do with it in King's Landing?
People die every day, bitch.
Hold up. These are the same motherfuckers. These adults that y'all are whining about that died and the kids. These are the people who cheered as Ned Stark got his fucking head chopped off for no fucking reason. So fuck them people in King's Landing. Y'all got me fucked up. The fact that y'all was trying to go in on Dany and the fact that Jon killed her. I am so upset. Daenerys was really a good fucking person. They pushed her to do that shit. That fucking Cersei did that shit. And the fact that, because see, I just got done season 7 finale. The fact that Tyrion thought that Cersei was actually going to bring her pale ass to Winterfell? Joke's on you, motherfucker. And now that, see, because I'm rewatching it, so I'm on episode 1 of season 8. And you know I've already seen season 8, but now I'm watching it with all my knowledge. So it's like, okay, wait a minute. This has to be a fucking joke. Bran! Y'all sent Jon back to the fucking non-existent wall? The wall got torched the fuck down by the Blue Dragon, bitch. The Night King fucked that up. So what is he watching? Hello? The dead people are gone. What is he watching for? Ain't no fucking wall, ain't no dead people. Y'all, you know what? The writers of the show, y'all really fucking played with Jon Snow. Y'all really fucking played with Jon Snow. And then just to watch what each character went through. Fucking Sansa married to the devil. No, I don't even think she ended up getting married to his ass. With Joffrey, thank God he died. And when I found out it was Lady Olenna that did it, I shouted, thank you, Lady Olenna. I don't care if you were dying. That was her last words. Tell Cersei I wanted to know it was me. I'm glad all your kids died. And I liked little Tommen. I really did like him. Even though he was a little pushover, I was pushing for him. And because I love, what was his wife's name? Marjorie. I think that's her name. Lady Olenna granddaughter. I loved her. And then to see what Cersei did to everybody, how she blew that bitch up, and all the people that she has made suffer, and that's how y'all let her die. That bitch should have been skinned and burnt. And that fucking John Ramsay, that's the sickest person I have ever seen on television in my life. The fact that Game of Thrones writers let this man go through so many seasons, Jesus, I've never seen anybody as wicked as he was. Like, it was actually disturbing. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. Y'all know I don't like no nasty shit. That fucking, when Jorah showed that he was turning into the Stone Man and showed his arm, I texted Simone, I said, Simone, I can't do it. Y'all know I can't handle shit like that. I hate seeing nasty shit like that. So from then on until he got the cure, every time I heard his scene come on, I had to exit out and just listen because I couldn't handle seeing that shit no more. I really couldn't. But I really do like Jorah. You know, he really was that nigga for Daenerys. But yeah, I feel some type of way. Yeah, and to see what so to see what Sansa went through and how she lost her virginity by getting bent over and raped by John Ramsay. Now that was how Cersei should have died. She should have been fucking gutted and ripped apart by hounds. That's how the fuck she should have died. And that goddamn Arya, she went through so fucking much. Now y'all know what I didn't like. I didn't like A Girl Has No Name. That whole shit, that was a lot for me. I mean, it was really a lot for me. Like, I was really getting tired of it. I'm glad she's back at Winterfell. Back to Bran. Bran ain't did shit none of these seasons but roll his eyes in the back of his head. And now he's sitting on the motherfucking Iron Throne. No. But yeah, so I'm almost done. This is a really good series. It is a good series, but y'all not going to say this is the greatest show of television. Alright, let's simmer down. Great storyline, but the way that they ended it, kiss my ass. Y'all tried it. Now I did hear that they have a they're supposed to be having what's it called when you do another show off of a show?
A sequel.
Not a sequel. What's another one?
I know what you mean, but
I can't think of it. But they're going to do a show that's just focusing on the Targaryens. I would love to see that because I would love to see the Mad King. Oh, and bitch, I just got past season 7 when they say, because I was confused because before the finale they had actually showed Bran going back and talking to his sister, and we found out that actually Jon Snow is Ned Stark's nephew, not his bastard son. So I was like, okay, I thought his sister went with Robert the King. So how the fuck is he related to Dany and she's a Targaryen? So then we find out that actually this bitch was married to Dany's brother. So actually Daenerys is Jon's aunt. And he's not even a bastard. His parents were married. He's a Targaryen.
So everything what you know about this man is just...
As they're telling it, Dany and Jon are getting it on for the first time.
Yikes.
And you know who I don't know? I don't know how Littlefinger made it to season 7. The finale. His ass should have been dead season 2. And I don't know how Varys, I haven't even got to his death yet, how he made it to the final season with his shady ass. And you know what? For a while, I was mad at Theon, but I let it go because the way John Ramsay tortured him, he got everything back plus more that he deserved for turning his back on Winterfell. That fucking red wedding. She had just told him that she was going to name the baby Little Ned. And then they stabbed him. I was so happy when Walter Frey's ass died. Bitch, it was so bad. The red wedding was so bad. I don't know why I thought for the red wedding that was when Joffrey was going to die. Bitch, y'all tricked me. I did not know what the fuck was about to happen when that shit happened. Rob, the mother, and his baby mother. She was pregnant. They were at this fucking wedding. See, because let me tell you real quick in as short of words as I can. So basically, to get Walter Frey's army to help with his army for the war, he promised Walter Frey that he would marry one of his daughters. All of his daughters are ugly. But he went ahead and made the promise because they needed people real bad. Like his mother has set it all up. Rob is Arya's brother, and Sansa's brother, and Jon Snow's brother. So along their travels, he falls in love with some foreigner girl. And he's just like, we're just going to have to explain it to Walter. I fell in love. This is who I'm going to be with. I know what I promised him, but we'll figure it out.
Yikes.
They get to Walter Frey.
About to die.
And, Walter Frey is okay with it. They promise the uncle will marry one of the daughters. At the wedding, everything's good. It's beautiful. They're chilling. They're at the reception chilling. And then the baby mother come and talk to Ned, and she's like, well, his wife comes and she's like, it's a boy.
How'd you know?
And she was like, well, back then they just could feel it. And he said, how do you know? And they was talking, and she was like, I've already thought of a name. And he was like, how you gonna name the baby without me? You supposed to be letting me in on it. This is my son. And she was like, I'm going to name the baby Ned. Ned was his father's name. And he was such an honorable man. So they were all hugging and kissing. Next thing you know, she gets stabbed up. Rob gets stabbed up. The mother gets stabbed up. All the men get stabbed up. Mind you, Arya is right across the fucking pond on this episode. She hasn't seen her family since season 1.
These are her family?
This is her family.
Okay.
The man that she was with told her, your family's actually over there. I'm going to take him to you. He was taking her over there because he was like, if I have Arya stuck, I'll get money for her because everybody's been looking for her little ass. She's a little girl. As soon as she gets over there, she finds out that
all her family's dead. Damn, did she go crazy?
I mean, it's the reason she is why she is today. But enough of Game of Thrones. I know people who don't watch Game of Thrones are looking like, bitch, calm down. But yeah, I'm not going to say I'm obsessed, but I am thinking about rewatching it except season 5. I didn't like season 5 at all. It was a lot for me. I didn't like it. But I will say, I'm on the episode of episode 1 on season 8, and I don't like Daenerys. I don't like Sansa's little stank ass attitude. I don't like the Northerners and their stank ass attitude. For all I care, John could have took him and his fucking aunt and their 2 dragons and sailed away and let them deal with the fucking army of the dead. Mm-hmm. And when the dragon got killed by the Night King, I felt that pain. I'm so sorry. I felt that pain for Danny. But yeah, so moving right along, I just have a few topics because we've been gone. We went to see Aladdin.
We did go see Aladdin.
We went to see Aladdin the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. We went with Tori. Shout out to my friend Tori. I mean, what would you say about Aladdin?
I thoroughly enjoyed Aladdin. I didn't thoroughly enjoy Jasmine singing and her songs. They could have kept the original shit from me. But other than that, I really liked it. I will say that, as I already knew, my man was the star of the show, as he should be, because he's a fucking legend and an icon. It's like, have they given him awards yet? But yeah, anyway. Great.
Does Will Smith have an Oscar? But I don't think he has an Oscar-worthy performance yet, does he? What movie?
Bitch! Have you not seen The Pursuit of Motherfucking Happiness? Have you not seen motherfucking 7 Pounds, bitch?
I haven't seen 7 Pounds.
Wow, you are trash. Don't ever come for him if you ain't seen his shit. Yeah.
See if he got an Oscar.
I will.
I thought that Aladdin was good for a remake. I am definitely hoping that The Lion King is better, though. And I'm going to tell you my issues. Number 1, Jafar, the character y'all fucking played. Why wouldn't y'all get somebody with a beard that came down his chin? And no, like, it just wasn't convincing at all. Like, that shouldn't have been Jafar. Y'all could have found a better Jafar. Y'all could have found a better goddamn the Sultan.
I forgot all about Ali.
A different Sultan. The Sultan was fat, short, and he was like goofy as shit. Wasn't nothing goofy, short, and fat about him. He ain't no Oscars.
Not for he has one for producing, but not for acting, and that's a fucking
I didn't think so.
Shame, bitch. Don't do that because they still didn't give Angela Bassett hers for fucking Tina Turner. So don't fucking play with him. Don't act like they ain't out here giving legends their shit because he is a motherfucking legend.
I don't know one movie that he's
because you haven't even seen all his movies, so you don't get to talk. Set it off, sis. BET, sis. That's the movies you watch. Straight to DVDs, movies, sis.
Don't get offended, but
no, I'm speaking all truth.
Come and tell me a movie that Will Smith should have an Oscar for.
Bitch! Pursuit of Motherfucking Happiness, bitch! Hello, so many.
A lot of movies that Will Smith is in,
he should have got one for fucking Independence Day. Hello.
If any,
he saved the motherfucking world on 4th of July.
He still acts like Will fucking Smith. He needs to come outside of Will
Tiffany,
Smith.
I literally almost chopped you in the fucking neck. Don't you ever come for Will Smith's fucking acting skills, bitch.
I like him, but you can
don't you fucking do it. Don't act like he's not a fucking award-worthy fucking actor, bitch. Don't act like he's not a fucking icon living, bitch. I will fucking kill you over him.
I didn't say he wasn't an icon. All I'm saying is,
no. Don't you say anything. Don't disrespect his art. He's an artist and he's sensitive about his shit.
Can you just listen to me?
No, I will not. I will not. Okay. I will not.
Okay, all I'm saying is, let's go to Jamie Foxx and Ray. Listen.
Jamie Foxx!
I'm using it as the
Jamie fucking Foxx!
Listen!
Jamie Foxx is...
Can you listen?
I will walk off this show right now today and never come back.
Can you just listen?
The right thing.
Okay, what I'm saying is, Jamie Foxx as Ray, you don't even see Jamie Foxx. All you see is Ray Charles. Everything that I watch of Will Smith, I still see Will Smith.
So you telling me when you watch... I don't even know the last Will Smith movie that you've seen.
Bad Boys, he acted like fucking Will Smith. In Aladdin, he was acting like fucking Will Smith.
So you mean to tell me that Mike Lowry is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Kinda.
You are a fucking liar. The only thing they got in common is they fuck hella bitches. That's it.
Same jokes.
You need to be more open-minded.
I
Just
love
because
Will
he's not
Smith.
walking around
But I don't know
shooting
a movie that's Oscar-worthy.
I guess because you know
Maybe support
I guess because
actor.
he hasn't played a drug dealer yet.
First,
It's not your cup of tea. I will beat your ass on this.
I didn't say it wasn't my cup of tea. I fucks with Will Smith movies.
Come correct.
I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Aladdin. Back to Aladdin. I didn't like the Sultan's character. I didn't like Jasmine's character. They could have found, not to say that the lady wasn't pretty, but Jasmine was a bomb. They should have found a fucking bomb.
Priyanka. They should have found the money for Priyanka.
And her attitude should have been stankier because Jasmine had a stank ass attitude.
But she was also real pretty, so it was just like...
I felt some type of way about Aladdin's when I saw the previews, but him and Will Smith together, it worked out good.
I will fucking kill you.
Of course, Will Smith was amazing. They couldn't have found anybody else other than Robin Williams to be the genie. Like, he was really good.
Have you seen that robot?
I don't think I've seen that robot.
You need to watch some fucking Will Smith movies, bitch. That's what you need to do.
I seen Men in Black.
I will literally smack the shit out of you.
Alright. Yeah, but I enjoyed him. Will Smith was dancing and fuck. Now, Will Smith singing Arabian Nights.
Now, they didn't have to... Was that for comedy? I don't...
Come on now.
Because I know he didn't even ask to do that, honestly.
Come on now.
Y'all should have got like a little beggar man. How y'all did that? You remember the little man with no teeth at the beginning that was talking? That was kind of scary. They should have got somebody like that.
Arabian Nights. Yeah, so but Will Smith and Abu were the funniest of the movie. But I love the scene when he first became Prince, and I love when he was introducing himself as the genie, and I love the end when they were dancing. So Will Smith, if it wasn't for Will Smith, the movie could have possibly almost been trash.
It could have been a flop. But the thing is, I literally don't know who could have played. After watching Will Smith do this, like
nobody. I
don't know anybody that could have to play this part.
Nobody. They picked the right person.
I mean, because rest in peace, Robin's gone. So
all right, you don't have to keep saying.
I'm just letting everyone know.
Speaking of Disney movies, we've gotten a Beyonce trailer for The Lion King.
You know what? Somebody tweeted the most perfect thing. The fact that Beyonce has her own trailer, put it out on her own YouTube, and Nala literally has probably 20 minutes cumulative in a whole movie. It's like, girl, if you don't go sit your little irky ass. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I watched it about 4 times, so I can't wait to see it.
Listen, I am patiently waiting for Can You Feel?
I can't wait till they sing it and it don't sound like that.
Tonight.
Especially with fucking Donald Glover's ass. Because I heard him singing I'm So Into You. So I don't know what the fuck is about to happen.
Yeah, Beyonce will clean it up. Plus, they said she has a couple of original songs coming
and
out.
It's like, okay, Jasmine, chill.
We're ready, B. Comes out July the 19th. I'm ready. I cannot wait for Beyonce to be at these premieres. I hope she bring Blue with her.
You probably don't even have to. You know how like other people in movies got to go around and
promote it. Oh no,
no.
But they definitely gonna have a big premiere probably in New York. Maybe one in LA. What else was I supposed to say? Yeah, so we've decided, which I rarely do, but we're going to go see it on Thursday. We're going to go see the first showing. And that's actually Kari's birthday weekend, so I'm probably going to take her to see it that weekend. I got to take Yummy and Rex to see it. Of course, I'm going to have to go see it with like a straggler, one of my friends who decide that they don't want to go see it, but they really do want to see it. I'm probably going to take Nene and my mother to see it. Like, I'm really planning on seeing it like 7 times. I want it to shoot up. Like, I want it to sell. I mean, it's going to sell good regardless. And y'all, make sure y'all go in y'all Beyonce shirts and y'all Lion King thing shirts. I was at Walmart the other day, and they have a whole fucking section of tank tops with Hakuna Matata, Pumbaa and them, all that. So I'm ready. And for the people who are still complaining about Scar, like somebody said, when you see a lion that has a black mane, that means that they are young and healthy. Nothing's healthy about Scar. He needs to look old and raggedy with a fucking scar on his face. So of course Mufasa and Simba would look better than him. you're not going to find a lion that looks like Scar in the jungle.
Let me just tell y'all something really quick. The first Lion King was animated, which means a cartoon, which kind of means like not real. So it just wouldn't make sense. I just want y'all to, you know, just get it together. I mean, because if you think about it, they literally are putting out a movie with real live animals that are fucking talking. So it's just like already it's wild. So I just don't understand how, did you think it would be like a caricature walking for Scar? It's just weird.
And I'm expecting it to do great because The Jungle Book is one of my favorites. That was a really good. Me and Rex watched that all the time. It was really good. They did a good job with it.
Yeah, they did. Because I probably would have never watched that if you wouldn't have made me.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Moving on to another movie that came out this weekend that I'm really sad to hear wasn't good. Did y'all see mine?
I wasn't. I mean, I was going to go see it.
Yeah, we was forcing Tanae to see it. But what did we do? To see it. Oh, we had the catering job.
Yeah, but Tori still asked me whether we want to go see it.
Yeah, I want to go see it.
Yeah, so I told her as soon as we.
Yeah, I want to go see it for the $5. I want to go see it for $5 or $6. That's what Brianna and Antoine told me to do. They said it's a comedy.
Oh yeah, see,
it's nothing scary about it. So yeah, but comment under here if you saw it. Something that I did want to speak on that we didn't get to talk about.
You see what she said?
I couldn't find my dirty. Wow.
Bitch. If that ain't Peppa.
I wanted to talk about the whole Jason Mitchell thing because he was fired from The Chi. I love The Chi. I've been so busy. I've been so busy binge watching Game of Thrones that I'm 2 episodes behind. But
I mean, because I don't watch this show, but I just want to say one thing. Like, nigga, we are literally in the fucking Me Too movement. Like, almost like in the height of it. You can't do shit to bitches. Like, you can barely look at them. So it's just like, for you to think that you could sexually harass a bitch at work continuously, like even after, because the fact that y'all had to have a meeting for you to stop, even though you knew that she had a fucking boyfriend, it's just like, oh, the whole story is wild to me. Honestly, he should have got, I mean, I understand that he could, I mean, Lena couldn't do it because it had to come from higher ups or whatever, and that's cool and that's fine because, like, I understand that because I have a friend who's, like, you know, does a show and I understand that it's higher ups, and sometimes, like, you know, you may want to do something and you can't do something, like, that makes sense, so, okay, cool, but it's just like, y'all had to have a talk with this nigga, and it still continued after that. Like, this bitch felt so threatened that she had to bring her motherfucking boyfriend in. Like, nigga, are you a fucking retard? I just don't get it. Whoa. I don't fucking, why are y'all so fucking rapey? It's disgusting and sick. It's nasty because it's just like, y'all act like y'all can't get pussy. It's just, or whatever you like. It's just like, why do you have to bother me? Why do you have to bother anyone? If they don't want your fucking advances, move it along, cockroach. Like, keep it going.
She called you a cockroach.
Ugh.
Yeah, so when I first found out that he was fired for sexual harassment claims from the actress Tiffany Boone, that actually, which sadly plays his girlfriend on there. So that just creeped me out even more, thinking about, because I remember when that sex scene came out and everybody was like, oh shit, like the Chi got a good ass sex scene. And that's
probably what started it. And it's like, nigga, you don't know the fucking difference between business and not, like, it's not real, bitch. She got a boyfriend. She don't want you, crusty musty.
But the sad part is, it came from more than one and that he was, you know, sexually harassing.
So what are you out here just walking around grabbing ass?
That's what I'm feeling like.
Like, you know, giving sexual advances, handing out your phone number. Like, what are you doing, weirdo?
Now, I wanted to give my comment on Lena Waithe.
Niggas are weird.
Because the showrunner actually, or whoever it was, she came out and she was like, you know, that they were well aware. And, or did she say she wasn't aware, but Lena Waithe was aware? Something, but basically Lena had came on to the Breakfast Club with.
Oh, was this when she said that she will forever protect women even if they threw her under the bus?
Yes.
Girl!
But my thing, because she just, to me, it was just an interview where she just kept repeating herself. She would not let Charlamagne talk, and she just kept on saying because she decided to get rid of the white person and bring in like a black person, and you know, she's putting on the black people and she's putting on the queer people. She's for us, and you know, she felt like she was like, we did the proper things. We had sexual harassment classes after that, and we had a talk with him.
Do you want to know what happened one time at my job? We went through a sexual harassment class. Literally, as I walked out of it, I got smacked on my ass by a coworker. Niggas don't give a fuck about sexual harassment classes. They're a fucking joke. So it's just like,
in my opinion, and I know some people are not going to like this, to me, Lena did not make sure that she had a safe work environment.
Right.
After that season 1, when the complaints came out about him sexually harassing her,
she should have took it to the higher ups. It's not safe.
Everything she did, you did right, except fire his ass. He should have been fucking fired. It's no way.
I feel like if he would have grabbed her ass, she could have fired him.
And then the thing is that people was telling me was, they was like, well, what was she supposed to do? Because after they had the talk and actually after they had the sexual harassment classes, Tiffany said she was fine. Still, you should have fired him.
The thing is, in the wake of what we're going through now with rapey ass niggas, knowing not to sexually harass or whatever, assault or whatever people should be like a fucking no-brainer. Mm-hmm. We shouldn't have to have a class. We shouldn't have to have a talk. None of y'all on this fucking show that are in the rape thing are under 17. Right. So y'all are not children. Like, you know better. Like, no. It's just like at my job, I work for finance. I know not to steal the fucking money.
Right.
If I get caught stealing the fucking money, I'm not going to get a talk to and then fired. I'm going to get fucking fired. Like, it's just like, because my thing, what was she supposed to do? Okay, great. Maybe she couldn't have actually said, you're fired.
Right.
But she has a good enough relationship with the higher ups to have brought this to their attention to say, this is what's going on. I mean, we had this, but I don't tolerate that at all. Is there anything we can do? Because that, even if the higher ups would have said no, it clears your name if you would have done that. Or, you know, like, it's just like you didn't do everything you could have done to make it a safe work environment. But the thing about it is, it's not surprising to me because I told Tiffany on Twitter, a little sexual assault, especially between black people, that's not stopping nobody's chat.
Yeah.
And it just is what it is. And it's just like, I mean, I'm sorry that, you know, Lena Waithe is your hero and this is not the conversation you want to hear, but it is what the fuck it is. Like,
yeah. And I really feel like they try to keep him around because he is the star of the show.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I'm worried about next season because it's already been renewed. So what is next season going to be like?
They either going to have to change the course of the show or, I mean, because they can't make a new person him. Right. Like, you just can't in this type of show. So it's just like, now, damn, we got to go a whole nother route of killing your ass off.
Right. I just feel like Lena... Shut up! I just feel like what Lena should have came on the Breakfast Club and said, because so many people go through it, we go through it. Some things that you go through for the first time, you have to learn from your mistake. You made a mistake and you let the nigga stay there, because even if you went to the higher ups and they didn't want to fire him, bitch, you have a big enough following where you could have brought that shit to fucking social media.
If you would have, the higher ups would have been like, okay, Lena, let's have a little
hello.
But nobody wants to stop the check. See, that's my whole thing with people. Like, I just, you know, let's just keep, as Simone say, let's just keep everything a stack, okay? Let's just say, Lena, honestly, it was too much of a hassle to probably fire him because it probably would have fucked up our checks. We really tried to keep this shit hush-hush, but he kept on being a perv.
Which most sexual harassers do because they're mentally ill.
So it's just like, but he kept being a perv, so we had to do what we had to do. But honestly and truly, I wasn't trying to fuck up my money and my spot on HBO. Like, because people, whatever. Think people make mistakes, and people are human, so that's a little bit more, okay, you fucked up, but I get you, ain't nobody want to stop the chat. But it's just like, no, like, because nobody wants to hear that. Because, I mean, even though there are higher ups, you are the face.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's the face of the shit.
It's just like, even though there are people because you're the face.
Exactly.
So because you're the face, you need to be protecting your face and ass at all times.
Exactly. But like I said, I like Lena Waithe. I still love her.
Still watch the show.
But you need to admit that you were wrong and stop trying to beat around the fucking bush. You let your one of the people on your show feel unsafe, along with some of them other women. I'm glad his ass got fired from everything that he had coming up. It is what it is. Sorry, Jason. And I'm sorry to the people who watch the show, including myself, because it's probably going to suck now because he's gone. He had a great storyline. And I'm very uncomfortable knowing that she was his boyfriend on the show and they had to kiss and hug and rub on each other with no fucking clothes on. Like, that's a lot. Did you see that sex scene?
Yes, you made me watch it. It makes me uncomfortable.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Because it's just like, I mean, let's just say something between me and see, because I'm not that type of bitch. I'm going to the motherfucking HR. Right. Like, I'm taking this shit, I gotta take this shit. But I understand some people aren't like that.
Right.
Some people are like, I don't want to fuck it up for everybody. He apologized. We had these classes. I'm good. So don't try to say like, oh, because they both said that they were good. Yeah, bitch, because they didn't want to fuck up their check just like you didn't want to fuck up your check. But it's just like, when you have children, not saying that they are children, but when you have like people that you're over and it's just like, or take care of or whatever, it's just like, when shit's not okay.
Right.
My Kari, what's wrong? I know I have to take the parent role of, even if I don't fucking feel like it, and find out what's the matter and change some shit. Mm. Even though she told me she's okay, no, I gotta step in and do my job. Right. So it's just like, you gotta step in and do your job. Period. With the T.
Moving on this weekend, before this week is out, I will make sure that I will be catching When They See Us. That was directed by Ava DuVernay. I believe it's around it's about the Central Park 5, which I don't know anything about, so I'm excited to watch it. I've heard amazing things about it. Of course, it's going to make me angry. Y'all know Simone told me she had to cut the shit off because she worked with too many white people.
See, because I kind of know a little bit like what it is. Uh-huh. I already knew that this is like some stuff I just know. Right. Like I can't watch.
Yeah.
I told y'all about what happened when I watched Roots I think I was maybe in the 7th grade, class full of white people watching Roots in history class. I busted out in tears. I didn't have to watch it for the rest of the
Yeah, I already made her watch
like it's
Trayvon
like
Martin.
Some stuff I just can't do. It takes me a long time to get over it, so it's just like I already know that I'm not going to be able to watch it. But shout out to not Auntie Ava,
not the auntie
or Miss, just Ava, for putting it out there for people to see, and because a lot of people don't know about it. I mean, it happened in 1988, so we were babies, and it's just like it's not something that's taught in school. So if you don't have like a parent or somebody in your life who actually told you about it, this is something that you really don't know about. So I'm not surprised that because I don't really know much about it. I just kind of know what happened, like the scope of it. But it's just like, it's not surprising that it's like such a big thing right now, especially what's going on in the, United States and the world, which is so much, racism and anti-Semitic acts and things like that. So
yeah, so I'm excited to see it. Make sure y'all catch that, so the next time I come I can actually have a conversation about it. Black Excellence, Jayz has been announced as the first hip-hop artist to become a billionaire. I'm very excited about Jayz. I don't know why people are on social media having an argument about Jayz being a billionaire. Here I am with 19 cents in my fucking checking account. I don't have anything to argue about. Only thing I have to say is congratulations.
Can I have some?
Hello?
That's what you gotta end it.
And then people were talking about
congratulations, can I have some?
What's going on with my computer? Then we had people must be about to do something. Then we had people talking about Beyonce, and they were saying, because I think her net worth is, they say it's $350 million, but somebody said it's been that for like the past 5 years. So it was some other people.
I just have a question. If you're not working for if you don't work for Forbes, and you yourself aren't a millionaire or in the running to be the top one, what the fuck does it matter whose anybody's net worth is and how much it is? I don't know anybody's net worth. Mine right now is 25 cents.
Yeah.
And that, I'm dead ass. Like, so it's just like, I don't give a fuck about anybody's net worth. I don't know anybody's net worth. I hope somebody can share with me some of their net worth. Other than that, like, congrats, black person. But
I think it was like a couple other people in there, like Taylor Swift and shit, and theirs were higher than Beyonce's, and then it was like people arguing because they was just like, no, Beyonce just hasn't updated hers. Like, don't think she has more money. Why are we arguing about the millionaires?
Right, because I don't. Maybe y'all not broke. I'm broke. I don't give a fuck. If nobody is what Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Jayz, Blue Ivy, whoever else is on the list, Kylie, Rihanna as the most successful or the richest woman musician or whatever. If none of them are sending me a transfer through Zelle, Venmo, or Cash App, I don't give a fuck. I'm giving them money. I'm paying for all that shit. I got Tidal. I buy Fenty. I have Beyonce clothes. I go to Beyonce concerts. I go to Jay-Z concerts. I go to Rihanna concerts. Bitch, hello. I don't give a fuck. Clearly. I don't get it. Y'all talking about the wrong shit. So, talk about giving me some money.
Congratulations, Jay-Z. I hope that
I'm rooting for everybody black.
Yeah. Period.
Get it. Get the fucking money.
Last but not least, y'all just watch out for Drake because does it get him come on tonight?
I think one comes on tonight, and he just took a picture with the other light skinned nigga, Chris Brown, so he's really in his bag. So it's just like,
I'm really excited. Well, let me just tell y'all, and I'm rooting for y'all. Know I don't watch basketball until it gets to this point. I'm rooting for the Raptors because at this point, the Warriors winning is almost like watching the Patriots win. It's not fun.
The difference is that we like the Warriors.
Yeah, I like Steph Curry and them.
The Patriots.
I don't like.
Don't say that.
But it's boring now. It's boring. Seeing the same person constantly win.
I mean, it is. It would be nice for someone else to win, but the thing is, they still come and give their all. So it's just like, I
want the Raptors to win, and I don't want Drake to have to look stupid.
I actually want the reason why I want the Raptors to lose is because of Drake. Yeah.
You are fucking evil.
Sit your ass down, boy.
I thought that was your nigga.
He had a baby on me, bitch. I can feel the way I want to.
Wow, this bitch is not over the baby yet.
I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. I ain't got no baby on the way. You told me too many lies, so it's just like, no, I'm not really fucking with you. But when you put your music out, I'm there.
So we're going to go now. I hope you all are having a great summer so far. I mean, I know it's not officially summer, but it's hot enough. I hope you are having a great summer so far. I will say for my people that are watching 90 Day Fiancé,
go watch it on the app. You can watch the weekend.
I'm just saying, like, because if you're watching 90 Day Fiancé, nothing else matters.
Right at this point, I'm not watching anything else on TV. I'm barely even watching Dr. Now because he's bringing people back, and it's just like, I don't want to see these old ass bitches. Like, they should have been lost weight when they first.
But wait, did you watch the new one?
What do you mean?
The new one where people go over there because it started Monday.
Yeah, I saw that.
You did? How was it?
Bitch, let me tell you something. Paul and Karini, I cannot with them right now.
I think they had the baby. I gotta find that Instagram.
Let me tell you something, and this is my last thing. It's a 60-year-old lady over there moving to India to be with her 30-year-old boyfriend. I would literally kill Nene.
Yikes.
If Nene thought she was going to take her life savings and 401ks or whatever and move to fucking India with a 30-year-old man,
we would beat your ass for she
literally every time she got up to pack, I would break her toe. Like, literally, sit your ass down. You know what? I'm turning the Wi-Fi off. Well, you're not going to have no phone. You go back to a flip phone. You can't handle the internet. So no, it's a no.
Y'all, we almost made it onto the show. I'm still mad at Nene about that. Yeah, her little jigaboo out in Africa.
I wish Nene would.
And then that nigga started asking for change. He was like, see ya. See ya. But yeah, we're gonna go. I'm about to message my I'm actually gonna call my nail tech and see if there's any way that I can come right now. That would be great because my nails look horrible and my eyebrows do too. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. I am really hoping that we can get that weekend video in. It's a maybe because one of our friends is visiting from out of town. So we missed you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all come on there and comment about Game of Thrones because I'll be here to respond.
Make sure y'all comment about me whooping Tiffany's ass about Will Smith. Did you see the fucking movie when he was a transsexual?
No.
Come on, bitch. That was like one of his first ones. Get yourself together.
You don't know how to keep your
hands
to yourself. I'm gonna talk to the therapist about this.
First of all,
if this is your first time watching,
bring my therapy
make sure you. What's what to say? If this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe. We will be here every week, sometimes with an all new video.
we gonna be here with a new video soon, guys.
For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show, and I see you when I see you.
Peace out.
Peace out.
See you. See you. See you.
Can you call Suzanne?